this is in addition to the regular 4d2.
Yes.
Oh, I already got like five off of that. So
Yeah, but you can also get critical successes, and you're trying to learn how to what's the word? Journal. I'm giving you the opportunity to improve your expression skill.
okay.
It's currently the 24th. It's the 28th. Last session was the 24th, so it's been 4 days since the last session. Quicks, I also added a nifty threshold calculator.
Mm-hmm.
So you put what you roll in results and what you needed in threshold, and it tells you how many successes or failures you got.
Okay.
Also, Quicks, I would like you to roll free. You get to try to improve your expression skill.
All right. It's a 0, so.
So you just improve it. You're trying to learn how to journal. So what has everyone been doing the last 4 days? It's been pretty quiet.
Avoiding raising suspicion.
Also, when we play, don't forget to note your failures. Bucky did try to improve his skills, correct?
No, I forgot to yesterday. Not yesterday, last time.
Yeah, just do that now.
I think one of them was in firearms. I think that's what we're gonna go for. So I'll roll for firearms.
Yeah, don't forget to note your failures, otherwise it's gonna get a lot harder when you try to improve stuff.
We want to fail, right?
Yes, that's how this works.
Okay, then I get one more in firearms. I think that was... We can only do one at a time, right?
Yeah, unless you go out of your way during a session to try to, like, practice something. Yeah. So what has everyone been doing these last couple of days? It's been relatively quiet. You actually haven't seen any combat.
I did what I said to Jane I would do. I filed a report for on Kumiko.
Yeah, so Mintop got that. You have not heard back from the results of that. Pelutro, what have you been doing?
Pelutro has been doing something very special, which everybody has been waiting for, I'm sure. He has been doing something to get his mind health up, but also something he's been wanting to do. He has been painting the Pelutro custom into his own personal little paint shop.
Oh boy. Beef, what have you been doing?
Beef has been... Sorry, I'm like trying to arrange something with my friend right now. Beef has been just socializing with the crew and such, trying to get his mind off of things.
Who in particular?
He's trying to be friendly with Brennan and Lef a little bit because he knows them at least a little bit.
Okay, then while you were socializing, you met Lannibal.
Great, let's go.
He's that weird drunk guy that is friends with Pelutro. What has Bucky been doing these last couple of days?
Trying to avoid suspicion, doing like his normal like activities and what he's supposed to do, but trying to do
shenanigans.
Everything. Yeah, but like, well, less shenanigans because he just reappeared suddenly and he wants to raise less suspicion as to why the fuck he just popped back onto the ship and is here now.
Actually, I retconned that.
Retcon it?
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute, but Kumiko got out and walked onto the line like, yeah, no, just Bucky went over there. I gave some lines. I think you would like them. I feel like I captured the spirit of Bucky pretty well. I also retconned the orders form for the rescue.
Okay.
Because, like...
I'm trying to think then. Shenanigans.
Yeah, just shenanigans.
Surveying the oxygen room.
Back to it again. Okay then. Yes, workplace accident. Alcoholic positive, and that guy I owe money to. Great, thanks. Great way to put that, Felutro. Way to talk about your friends.
This is me talking about them, not Pelutro.
Okay then. Pelutro beef. You're in your mobile suits.
Great.
Beef, your mobile suit's in a pretty bad way right now.
I
Pelutro,
forgot I
you
don't
think-
even have one anymore.
Oh, we've gotten replacements by this point.
Okay.
Plus, in the intervening days, you just were using Hunts, because she isn't using it right now. Pelutro, Beef, I would like you to roll Keen, Systems, and Awareness. -2. Beef, roll it at a -1.
Okay.
An extra one, that is.
-2 to the
So
threshold or
-3
to the
for
roll?
beef.
To the Yeah, actually just do it on the threshold, it's easier to calculate that way.
So -3 on the threshold then.
Yes, for beef, because you have your -1 for your HP.
Keen systems awareness.
Yep.
1 success for Pelutro.
Six successes.
6 successes. Beef. The alarms in your cockpit goes off, and it's the computer's telling you something's behind you. You turn around. There's a gym right there, staring right at you, and it's right on. It's going to be right on top of you in a second.
I try to punch it.
I'd like
In the
you
face.
to roll melee grit.
Mm, one failure.
I got 2 successes.
Great.
You go for the punch, but it starts to grapple with you, and the hand goes beyond the shoulder of the gym, and suddenly the simulator says, you just died.
Oh.
Pelutro, you see this.
Are we? So we're in like a simulated combat right now.
Yes.
He's like fucking shit. And he goes for a shot as he sees his friend get simulatedly gored.
By his own beam saber.
Oh. Yeah, he's just gonna go for a shot. There's no way of recovering this one.
Oh, what?
like
Wait,
you to-
hang on. Sorry, he grabbed my beam saber?
Yeah, and
That's
ignited
kind of
it.
sick, actually, though. That's cool. Sorry, go ahead, continue.
Make a fire order. -2. The gym is using Beef's dead gym as a body shield. And it's charging you now.
So what do I roll?
Fire order, -2.
Okay, fire order. When you say -2, that's -2 to the threshold or -2 to the roll?
Let's just go threshold. It makes things easier.
So that would be a +2 to the threshold, correct?
No, you want the threshold to be high.
I know. Oh, you want the threshold to be high. Oh,
Yes,
I
you want
see.
to roll low.
Okay, so 5, 9, out of 12. Um, right, that's... 2 successes. What?
I got 5 successes.
Sorry, that's 9 out of 12.
Use the threshold calculator. You're having trouble with it. It works. I tested it out a
I know,
lot.
4 successes, I'm sorry.
Yep, so the gym is pushing towards you, and you slam right into Beef's gym, and the enemy gym goes right under it and goes to swipe at your legs.
Oh shit. Uh, I guess reaction
Five,
dodge.
I got 5 successes. Try to dodge. -1.
And so that's just long move to dodge.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's using 2 beam sabers right now.
Oh my. 4 successes.
Let's see what. 5 successes. I need a 14 and I rolled a 10. Yep, so it goes to swipe with one beam saber and it goes out of the way. But it stabs right under the skirt of your gym, skewering you.
And just as the screen goes blank, Palucho bashes against the controls like, ah, damn it, not again.
No, you're not quite dead.
Oh. Then he has to go for another shot. I'm gonna have to take you with me.
Shot at point blank then. Give yourself a +1.
Okay. 12. 4 successes.
You smack right into the mobile suit, and then it goes for another swipe.
Oh boy, already skewered.
It's 9, and it successfully does. You're dead.
Oh, okay.
The screen goes blank.
Now he does the aw damn it.
You walk out of the simulator room. You see Beef. He's also standing out there, and you see in the third room, Courage walk out. She walks over to the two of you and says, thanks for practicing with me. With how busy everything's been, it's hard to find partners.
No problem.
Of course, there's not a lot to do around the ship anyhow.
Then Courage looks at Beef. Is like, Beef, I do have a question. Why did you throw your shield at me, though?
I just panicked, okay?
She furrows her brow.
Not everyone's perfect all the time.
Then she looks over to Palucho and says, well, Chief, any feedback from how I did?
Keep your enemies close and you'll be able to kill any Zaku pilot out there. Just don't try and get into long range fights. I don't want to see you. He holds his tongue and he just doesn't say anything after that. Just don't get into long range fights. You destroyed us in there.
And then she scratches the back of your head. Well, thanks, Chief. And then she looks at her watch. Damn it. Hour till lunch. I'm gonna head back into the simulators. Which goes to walk into the room. Bonky,
Yep.
you're in the hangar.
All right.
Inside the hangar, there is new cargo. And Naz walks up to you.
Oh.
He hands you a clipboard.
Manifest, sir.
He smiles at all and set and point does the thing where you point your thumbs at yourself and taps on his chest. I pulled some favors. Then you look down at the clipboard, and it says BOWA-XBR-M-79-07G beam rifle.
Sure has a hell of a designation, doesn't it? Well, I'm glad to see this though.
Just call the most people will just call them the 07s. Or just beam rifle.
All right. We're definitely glad to have them, whatever they're called.
Then he looks around and leans in close. Don't tell this to anyone, but I pulled some favors. And I got the white base coming our way in a couple days.
Oh,
Gonna join up with the squadron.
that'll
Assuming, of course, we don't all die.
be an interesting experience, I'm sure.
Doesn't Warrant Officer Jupiter have a thing for the white base? I bet he'll be glad to know.
He'll definitely be excited.
We should be back into combat, and he checks his watch a day or two. If everything goes according to plan, give City Base a bloody nose, and then we'll be off to Luna 2. Someone else to filter into our position.
Well, glad to hear it.
Then he walks off. Well, and he takes a look at his own clipboard. I have things to do. Ensign walks off. Well, it's more like float away.
Floats away, yeah.
Monkey, what do you want to do now?
So they have already arrived?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check them out.
Yep. So it looks like we just. Have you ever used a beam rifle before?
I believe my current loadout is with one.
Yes, because I added it.
Yes.
Also, if your loadout doesn't say beam rifle, please change it to beam rifle. Just give yourself an extra point of pierce damage.
All right, 1 second. I gotta make sure the dog's being walked.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Humphrey. Palutro being a firm believer in if it ain't broke, don't fix it, probably takes one look at the thing and is like, yeah, I'm good.
Huh? Oh, the beam rifles.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to get 3 successes to get all of that damage. You can't always get that.
That is true.
Like the hyper bazooka already hits really hard. Also, do you still owe money to Prin?
No, the radio, remember? Which I do not owe anymore.
Until you play poker again.
Oh god.
What a stupid idea!
Oh, I'm just going to put this out there now. Bucky, just have something ready to do after Bonky takes a look at the guns. I'm just going to ask for a generic thing.
All right.
Excellent. So you're looking at the beam rifles, Bonky. They have a handle. They have a scope, aka their own internal camera, which is new. Your beam spray guns don't have that. And they're longer. They also have a supporting handle.
All right. Good to see it.
Anything else you want to do, Bonky?
No, that's it for now.
Okay, then Bucky, what are you doing? Max? Are you there?
Max?
Snake?
Snake?
Max, your mic might not be working if you are trying to talk to us and you're not AFK.
Well, in the meantime, Palucho, Bonky, Beef, now you have some free time. What do you want to do?
Well, I want to talk to Bucky, first and foremost, but can't do that.
Palucho then.
Sorry, did I miss anything?
Oh,
Yep.
you're
My mom came home with my dog.
Aw,
She
oh,
went to the
dog.
vet. She
dog.
went to the vet. So
Yeah, so I was just asking. So we
Bucky.
finished up the scene with Monkey taking a look over the beam rifles. Then I asked you, what are you doing? What's Bucky doing?
Oh, have you guys been sitting here for a long time?
Uh, not too long. Could have been
Okay.
around 3 minutes.
Okay. Trying to think. Give me a sec. What would you be doing? I don't want to do something boring. That's just training. So does the ship have like artificial gravity, or is it like we're floating?
You're floating basically at all
Okay.
times. You
Yeah,
can walk
Bucky
because
is.
that's
Yeah.
the animation's convenient that way.
Yeah. Just have him float across the screen. All right. I am going to have Bucky attempt to master the art of doing flips in 0G.
Okay, then. Where are you doing this?
In the hall to make it even funnier.
So you're in the hall. I'd like you to roll poison acrobatics.
Boys is 3. Acrobatics. Alright, that's failures.
Oh, 2 failures. You knock into the wall while doing it.
Ow!
Also, I would like you to roll to improve your acrobatic skill.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
That is a 2. Okay, this is gonna. Motherfucker. I got a 1, so not improved.
That's an awakening point.
Wait, but it's just 1. It's just.
Precisely.
It's not Snake Eyes though, but like.
No, it's any roll that only has one, or a roll that has at least 2 ones.
Oh, okay, so that's an awakening point?
Yes.
But I still don't improve it, right?
You don't improve the skill.
Okay.
However, since you failed it, at the end of the episode, you can try to improve it.
I'll do that. I'll mark it right now.
Yeah, don't forget that. Monkey, you wanted to talk to Bucky about something.
Yeah. I'll
Discovers
talk
him
about-
doing flips in the hallway and absolutely
No,
fucking.
this is just like average Bucky behavior. Like this is unsurprising in any way.
Just 0G. You just catch him as you're walking down the hallway. Just ow! He just bonks his fucking skull on the side of the.
Most normal Earthnoid.
Yeah, on the side of the like on the wall. He's like ow! He's like rubbing
You
his
hit a
head and shit.
rail.
Yeah, he's just like oof. And he keeps doing it too, but each time he keeps it in his head
Yeah, you see Bucky hurting himself.
repeatedly.
Thief, a word.
He stops mid flip and kind of like gently hits this railing for like what must be like the 4th time. And he looks over. He goes, "Yeah," and he just floats over in his direction.
Just got some questions about the prison you were kept in.
Yeah.
Were you treated reasonably? Like, were there any violations of the Antarctic Treaty?
Alright, this is out of character. I can't remember. Did they beat me up?
No, technically no.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, they threatened.
Okay, so to remind you, they threatened. The captain threatened to hand you over to like the shady people.
Okay, so the SS.
they-
Okay.
Not the SS, more like the CIA or the FBI.
What's the difference?
Oh no, they're both intelligence agencies. They're not paramilitaries. The other
Anyway.
thing that happened was that when you refused to cooperate, they left you basically in the interrogation room for an uncomfortable amount of time for no real reason. And the guards sort of manhandled you very roughly. And you ended up getting hurt via this. They like basically ran you into a wall.
Okay. Well, they did threaten me to threaten to hand me over to like their intelligence guys, which I assume means like advanced torture and like not great stuff. Then they kind of left me in the interrogation room. I think that was supposed to be like to crack me or whatever, but I can sit alone with my thoughts really easily actually. And then the guards took me to my cell, and they were real real rough about it, but not like punch me in the face. They were just like kind of throwing me around a little bit, and it hurt, but it wasn't like they were kicking the shit out of me. So I guess technically no violation, but like wasn't the greatest.
Were you allowed to retain your uniform?
I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just kind of weird.
No, it's actually. Well, Chief, you might not know this, but it's actually a war crime to deny uniforms to prisoners of war.
I thought they just put you in like some prison uniform, but I just realized it's not a real prison. It's just the brig on a military station. So that's a little dumb.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He just sniffs because it's getting awkward. He just anything else?
So you were questioned, right?
Yeah.
How? Under what circumstances?
The dude he puts his hands on his head because he's trying to think. The dude with the mustache, I think it was, yeah, and he had a really weird last name, and I made a joke about it, and then somebody hit me over the head. Man, what was his name? Bucky actually can't remember.
You remember he was in the green mobile suit?
Oh, he was the one in the mobile suit. He was the one that kicked my ass.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah, he had a kind of funny last name. It'll come to me eventually. Something poop related. I'm sorry, but I thought about something like excrement related to his name. Duke, something Duke, or so I said Dookie, I think.
Yep. Yepsy Duke.
Yeah, Yepsy Duke, and I made a joke about it being Dookie, and then somebody hit me over the head. He's kind of an asshole. He was the one that threatened to hand me over to their intelligence service.
Just to say out of character, no, he did not.
Oh.
Wrong person.
Oh,
No, it's funny if
right.
you forget.
Yeah, hold on, I won't. Yeah, that guy was a real asshole too. They're all assholes. Not even like moderately nice. Not even like passive aggressive. They were just like dickheads.
Interesting. I just gotta go check one more time on the dog. Be right back.
Doggy. Yippee. Yippee.
So while that's happening, Blucher, what are you doing? And Beef, what do you plan to do? I just want to think of some stuff ahead of time.
Give me a minute.
Also, I'm just imagining now Max accidentally gets a Yepsy indicted for war crimes he did not actually commit.
Listen.
Okay. What were you asked about? If you can remember. And I don't want to hear you guessing. If you don't know, just tell me you don't know. I don't want to hear guesswork.
Sorry, what? I was looking at something. I did not
what were you asked about? Like what during military questioning, during the POW questioning, what specifically were you asked? If you don't remember, just tell me you don't remember. But
other than name and rank and number and stuff.
yeah,
I actually can't remember. I'm talking out of character here. Can somebody remind me of like one thing? Because obviously Bucky would have a bad memory. Does anybody remember one thing?
I remember because I have very very good memory. Zach Wall asked you, "What is the MS complement of your squadron?"
And he's sitting thinking for a minute. He snaps his fingers and he goes, "Oh yeah, they wanted to know about like the composition of like our MS team and like how many were there and like what weapons we had and like basically he wanted a description of the team." And I obviously did not tell him. I think I said something funny, like vaguely funny, and then he got mad at me.
Anything else?
Nothing I can remember. I think there were other ones, but I think he got really frustrated really fast. He definitely did ask other questions, but I genuinely cannot remember. Sorry, boss.
No, that's good. I would rather you tell me you don't remember than try and guess.
Make things up.
Well, well, no. Any other important personnel you recall?
No. I wasn't really talking to that many important people.
There's no problem with that, really.
I was just some guy.
To the
I was an
best of
officer.
your to the best of your knowledge, do you recall any war crimes being committed? Any violations of Geneva or the Antarctic Treaty?
No, I don't. I mean, unless you count them like threatening me, which I don't think is in there, and the slight roughing off by the guards, but that's about it. I mean, really.
Unless no, not
I mean, like they shoved me into a wall, but that was about it.
yeah, unless there were any.
Yeah, they weren't like punching and kicking. They were just like throwing me
nothing
about.
that could be qualified as torture.
Yeah, no. There was no torture. They kind of just
Forced to
tried to
labor at all?
inconvenience me. Huh?
Were you required to labor at all?
No, they just had me sit in the interrogation room for an uncomfortable period of time, pulled me out, threw me around a little bit, and then had me sit in a cell. And I think that was really boring, and I think it's the point. They want to make you as bored as fucking possible and isolate you until you crack or some shit.
Do you think
That
it
or-
could qualify as mental torture?
Well, no, they
Um,
just basically sat there. I did talk to a guy, though.
Nothing here really counts. Yo. Yes. Time for eating. No.
Humph, humph.
Humph, 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 humph.
The Humphrey.
Feed him.
Feed him. Feed him. Feed him. Feed him.
Nourishment.
The
He's
violence
fed.
machine.
He's being fed.
Feed him more.
Yes. Yes.
I think he hungers for human flesh.
That is extremely unlikely.
It's a
I think he just
deep-seated
hunkers
hunger.
for flesh in general.
I think Humphrey has an apex predator lying dormant in him. One day it's gonna come out and he's
I
gonna
don't
just
think
start
it's.
tearing.
I don't think it's very dormant.
I
think
was
he's
about to
gonna-
say, have you
Ambush a small animal and just tear it apart.
Has he ever
Anyway.
eaten a frog? Yes.
Yeah, just continue, Wonky. You're questioning
Sorry.
Bucky.
Were you coerced into doing anything at all?
Other than like shutting up and moving along and going to my cell, nothing out of the ordinary that I wouldn't really expect from like, prison.
Looks like
Yeah.
looks like there's nothing here for the Jags to work with. So
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
guess
was a
that's,
frontline base too, so.
I guess that's all right.
War crimes are for when you do it on the ground, on Earth. They seem a little better when it comes to space, but I guess they just let the leash off when they let him land.
All right. Well, Um. Well, thank you.
Yep. He goes back to doing flips in the hallway and failing.
Actually, no, it'll help Max, I'd like you to roll poison acrobatics again.
Okay. Just conversation suddenly makes him really, really, really freaking good at it. Alright. Poison acrobatics. That's okay. Let's roll. It's gonna be like a. There's no fucking way.
What?
That's stupid. I got snake eyes. That's dumb. No. That's
You do
dumb.
it. You get an awakening point. Let's go.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb.
You can spend a narrative point to reroll if you'd like.
I feel like that's unfair. Do you guys think that's unfair?
No, it's.
I don't know. I
completely
Two in the
random.
same session. I don't understand.
I make Polutro and Bonky roll an absolute shit ton. I'm trying to throw you a bone. Accept my gift.
Okay, fine. Fuck you types though.
This is exactly why I asked you to roll. It's for something like this to happen.
Oh, should I take off the check mark for acrobatics, or should I just keep it there? Because I failed.
No, you
one.
keep it there because you failed.
Yeah. Okay. So he successfully does.
Yeah, you do
does
it.
a flip,
You know,
and then he has a psychic moment.
nah, he doesn't realize it yet.
Doing a flip awakens, causes somebody to have a small psychic awakening.
Something about zero G. I don't know. Something. Your soul and gravity. Polutro, what are you doing?
Polutro has a little bit of a shit-eating grin on his face, a notepad, and he is heading towards the prisoner's brig.
When you're walking there, people are looking at you strangely because you look oddly happy right now.
Punch the miner. Punch the miner.
He has been thinking about nothing but Yepsy all day, and he has a few questions. He does the little how do you say just the simple polites of the guard, and he essentially tells him, I'd like a word with our prisoner.
The guard says, your conversation will be recorded.
Like
He
always.
presses some buttons and lets you in.
Polutro knocks on the door to you-know-who cell.
There's Mukeps. He's gotten up. Have you done this a lot in the last couple days?
Not in the last couple of days, but he has visited him, like, after his first visit, right?
Okay, then.
Yeah. This is not, like, the all of a sudden.
So, Mew floats on over to the door.
He, there's no chairs, but if there was one, he'd, be doing the Star Trek set right now. Have you ever... Alright. Have you ever heard of a man named Yepsy Duke?
Mew furrows his brow and asks, yes, why?
I want to ground him.
Excuse me?
Let's drop a bomb on him.
Ground him. I guess it doesn't make sense in space. He kicked my ass last time. I lost a good shield to it. And I want to know everything about... I just want to know everything about him. Because I need to win back my pride.
Find his insecurities and use them. How's his relationship with his parents?
Also, I also have a few questions about the Zaku and the Dom. I actually never piloted a Xeon mobile suit for obvious reasons, and I kind of want to know how they fly. How's it like piloting a Zaku?
First things first. Pluto, I would like you to make empathy and charm.
And this is going to be at a disadvantage because he is not.
Yes, hard heart.
Yep. It doesn't seem like it right now, though.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so empathy. So that's just one. And
You also remember, everyone, you have 7 in narrative points to spend.
3 failures. I'm going to
3?
spend a narrative point to reroll.
Reroll. Yes, reroll.
Okay. I don't think this will go that much better.
Do you want to spend another, give yourself a +2?
Oh, no. No. That is instead 1 failure.
Would you like to spend 1 to just
No.
bump yourself up? Okay, then.
I'm not gonna spend that many narrative points now.
Do it.
I'll do it. Fine.
Yeah,
Beef
peer
can-
pressure.
Beef has convinced me. 1
Peer
success.
pressure.
He's just like in the vent.
He's copying me. He's copying me.
No, he
Get your own
heard.
bit.
He's aping your style.
Get your own bit.
Mew looks, what's the word for it? He's mulling it over, like, Lieutenant Yepsy. I only knew him for a couple days. Lieutenant Yepsy, what does he like to do? He hasn't fallen into space before. I think he actually he looks down at his hands, like problems with his hands. Something about a burning dop. He looks real hard. Oh yeah, he pulled someone out of a burning fighter on Earth, apparently.
All right, interesting. So, question. Do I know specifically what part of the mobile suit is controlled using your hands? I mean, Palutra would know.
I'm not going to explain that because I don't. No one knows how the Gundam.
Controls work.
Yeah, no one knows.
So he's spent all his training. So he spent all his time on Earth in his mobile. He spent all his piloting on Earth, and he has a disadvantage. And yet, even then, he was. I hate to say this. He was faster than you.
Then Mew says he did win 2 Xeonic crosses.
I imagine that's similar to.
Highest honor.
Oh my. Looks like I'm not finding a ordinary pilot, aren't we? Am I?
And Mew looks at you and says, "How many kills do you have again?"
Including about 9.
You have more than 5. I Polychuro. You are not an ordinary pilot.
That's fair. That is fair. I mean, I suppose so, but I like to be humble about it. I also don't like the facts. I don't like bragging about kills, but it's to each their own. What was your kill count, Mew?
7.
7. What would this Yepsy be? What's his power level?
That's how we're determining power level. If we determine power level that's this way, Bucky would be better than you as pilot.
I can accept that. I'm joking, but I can also accept that, yes.
And he says, I think like 25 kills. Palutra, you only know one person with this many, even close to this many kills.
Oh.
That's Lieutenant Hunt.
Yep.
We need to use dark magic to revive Hunt and make her better again, and then have her kill this guy.
She's not dead.
When you said that, I was like, wait, what? Did I miss something? Huh?
Oh, make her better again, and then she can get in the mobile suit and shoot him in the face and kill him, and then we
That's
win.
not what the word revive means.
Oh, we have dark magic. You just didn't know.
So what you're saying right
It's real.
here is that your Yepsy is our Hunt.
Then he says, I think he actually had a nickname.
Is it something like the Yellow Devil?
No, that's me.
Oh, right.
Well, I think one of the guards called me a bastard. I think it was like the green flash, something like that. It's something green.
Alright. Palutro just like sort of like notes everything over. You ever piloted a Dom?
He looks at you flatly.
I thought he piloted a Zaku. Is my memory bad?
No, he did, but he also piloted a Dom. You should know this.
Okay. Right. Sorry. I'm not feeling great. Last mission, you know how it is, probably.
What,
How's it
any
look?
losses?
No. Nobody important. Nobody at all, I should say. I'm not trying to... Anyhow,
I'd like you to roll deception and charm.
okay. 8, so deception and charm. 5 failures.
Then Mew's like, I don't believe you. What's wrong?
Our buddy Bucky got himself captured, but one mission later, we were able to get him back in the next 48 hours, I want to say.
24 hours, actually.
44.
24.
But that does not concern you. No offense. I don't want to get in trouble for telling you anything. I also don't want to get you in trouble for knowing anything, so taps his forehead with the little pin. Now, what's the worst part about piloting a Dom? Like any major disadvantages, or is it just, I mean...
Then he, was like, well, the screens are too small. You need to be bigger. Like, I can, like, get the sense that something's behind me before the screen tells me.
Does Palutro know what a new type is?
I don't know. Roll me, Keenan Academics. -1.
7. 7 minus 1, keen. That is 1 success.
You know what a new type is. Do you want to make the connection that he's talking about new typism?
He'll have it in the back of his head, but Palutro's a decent enough pilot himself, so he can also just
Yes,
put it
Ed.
up into... he's like good intuition, right?
You know, natural skill.
Yeah, natural skill. It's kind of like, he doesn't want to jump to conclusions. Seems like I've looked in one of Miyazaki's before, not specifically, but while the seats are much better, I have to admit, there's definitely a bit more outdated than our gyms. It's Interesting difference, I have to say. Alright. He takes a burger out of his pocket and floats it over to him.
There's no way he just had a whole fucking cheeseburger in his pocket.
It's like a fucking
That's fucking filthy. Have you ever
it's
had
like a junior. It's like wrapped. It's like wrapped, right?
Thank God.
Max, there's cheeseburger vending machines. I don't think. I
Does it
think we-
come out in a wrapper or does it come out just straight up cheeseburger? Do you?
I don't. I mean, in.
It's
in
space cheeseburgers. Don't worry about it.
They're in
There will
wrappers.
be crumbs. There will be crumbs in your pocket.
It comes in a wrapper, like it comes in a wrapper.
No, you asked it to get wrapped in saran wrap or something.
Yeah, well, no. Let me get the Zeta screenshot. They actually do come in wrappers.
Yeah, no. I literally, I had that screenshot on my clipboard right now. I was about to paste it.
Oh my god.
I would actually be furious.
Yeah, so
if you had
anyways-
hamburgers going out of vending machines.
Well, they put everything in vending machines.
I
in
would
Japan.
punch like a giant.
Yeah, have you ever
vending
seen
machine.
Japan?
Fuck
I
that.
wonder if there's,
Anyways,
They should make. I wonder if there's a burger vending machine in Japan.
There
there
definitely is.
almost- there
They just-
Yeah, I
definitely
mean
is.
there is,
Stop,
but
they
where?
just make things to make things, and it's infuriating. Stop. Make them stop.
Yes,
Anyways,
there is. It's called a Robo Burger,
Yep, I see it. It's most of the results when you search up burger vending machine.
and they just barely started bringing them into the United States last year.
What is?
The burger vending machine.
But yeah, go mean.
yep. So he accepts the burger and says, "Yeah, thanks," and he starts eating.
I'm not convinced there's not just a guy inside their Robo Burger making.
Yeah,
a burger.
I'm actually like it's the things it claims to be able to do not sound possible.
It's like the ATMs, you know how there's people
It
in
sounds like there's a person inside it, a little burger gnome.
Burger gnome.
there. World's first burger in a box.
Oh yeah, and Palucho before he leaves, he has his little notepad, like puts in his coat pocket. Oh, but before we go, we have a new palette. Name's Beef Jupiter. Think you'd like him.
Not courage.
Well, we
beef
have
is more important.
we have two new palettes, but Courage probably not gonna be the biggest fan of you. Neither would Beef, honestly. But
Actually, now that I think of it,
hey, if you're ever bored, I'll tell them to come visit. Don't give them any ideas, alright? See ya. He snaps his
And you'll
fingers.
leave. You really need to smoke right now.
Wait, is that do we actually go with that?
No, that's just a character trait. You're a chain
Oh.
smoker now.
I see.
Palucho needs to try crack.
Yeah. Palucho's
Space crack.
Space crack. Super crack.
Wait, no, this is remember hippies. Space LSD. Have a
Space
new
Reagan.
type moment.
Space Reagan and space crack in space in our neighborhoods.
He'd go back to the hangar and get a smoke because that's like the biggest open space in the entire ship. And also he spends most of his time in the hangar anyways.
There's Prince there. He's on guard duty right now, though.
Hmm.
You see Marian Hands working on the beam rifle.
Do I see like Beef or anybody else
Beef
in the
is here
hangar?
in the hangar. Yes.
He goes over, sort of hops over, and floats downwards to
Beef.
towards Beef.
Sees Palucho and waves. Hey Palucho, where you been?
I was talking to one of the prisoners, Mew. Mew's
We have
Mew's his name.
prisoners.
We have one prisoner, and we don't
We
seem
used
to
to
have
have
gotten
more.
rid of him. Oh, hey there, Bonky.
yeah, I shouldn't be far from this. Actually, I was.
I
just
have an
talking
idea.
to
Hold on, let
Bucky
me do
about
something
this
funny.
before.
I'm gonna do something funny real quick. And then Bucky just comes out of the cockpit of his mobile suit, and suddenly they're all there.
Let's go.
Oh, I
Courage is in
told-
here.
He just comes in frame. What's up, guys?
can make Courage be here.
I already told you where Courage is. She's in the simulators.
Maybe she should be normal. Do we have booze on board? I just realized. I've never asked that.
Have what?
Ask Lana- I mean, not
Alcohol.
I don't
Beer.
think they're
No
I thought I
alcohol.
heard
contraband, right?
boys.
So ask Lana Bowl for that.
I mean,
Either
there's
way.
plenty because considering.
Also, in zero gravity, you cannot drink any effervescent or carbonated beverages. So that
Really?
that
That's dumb,
yes,
actually.
because there's no gravity to separate the gas, so it just remains
Oh.
carbonated, and you get
Oh, yeah.
a very unpleasant type of uncontrollable vomiting.
Oh, how did they figure that out?
Honestly, like taking bets right now before I look it up. Was it the Americans or the Soviets who discovered
It's
this?
got to be Soviets. No, it has to be
Soviets.
Americans. I feel like it's Americans because carbonated beverages.
Mhm.
But I would not-
Carbonated beverages aren't like as big in
Oh wait, but when
We
Wait,
love soda.
Wait, what does
feel
this
like
have to do with alcohol?
If Soviets brought,
it's if well a lot of alcohol is effervescent and carbonated, so it would be like it would be
Bubbles.
like yeah, you can't have any alcohol with bubbles in it, which rules out most of it.
You know when you drink like a soda and then you really burp a lot. It's like that, but except you start vomiting. Check that.
so when there's like those ads, I feel like I've seen ads of astronauts with like Coke or Pepsi. Do they have to like ship
Yep.
special flattened drinks up there?
I
would
do believe.
Rather die.
I'll look this up after the session.
I'm looking it up
Yeah.
on NASA.gov.
So, someone asked a question. Is there any booze?
Yeah, so there's not. Unless there's
No,
space
yeah.
There
Yeah.
definitely is.
beer. Space beer?
It would be a non-effervescent drink like whiskey or vodka.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot Landable has beer.
No, he
Just
has.
wine is fine too. but-
Yep. So, ask the question to someone. The question was asked by Bucky. Correct. Anyone?
I am not going to let them know that Lannable has all of the alcohol on the ship.
And then Bucky goes, "Oh wait, I already got some from Landable. I gotta go find them. I'll be back." He goes off to find Landable and procure a suspiciously large amount of alcohol. And the scene continues, obviously.
Feluccio, Bonky, what do you think about this?
Who is it that asked for alcohol?
Bucky.
But like for what purpose? I was Bonky was
He didn't say.
Bonky is asking aloud because he wasn't present for the first half of the conversation. What does he want it for?
Anyone know? Do you need a hint? Politro beef. Do you know?
Do what Bucky wants the alcohol for?
Correct. Someone has an answer.
Palutro honestly has no clue besides get crunk.
I assume drink it. Yeah.
Could not allow. Bonky just sighs and is like, cannot allow Bucky around alcohol. We go into combat probably tomorrow. We can't be hungover. So I chase him down.
Can I use a narrative point to do something like true, like that's really inconsequential, but is funny?
Oh, explain it to me. I'll tell you if you can or
Inconsequential,
can't.
you probably won't need to use a narrative point.
Well, it's just like it would be adding something to my person that I wouldn't really have. It's just for comedic
Depends.
timing.
Tell me what it is.
I'll DM it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, because like if it's actually important, you would need a narrative point for that.
In the meantime, what's hungover?
You just look at me. Do you not know what a hangover is?
Well, I mean, we don't really have alcohol in
A dandy.
Jupiter, really.
What do you have?
Just like regular drinks.
Such as.
Oh, like you know, like water and Jupiter juice.
Jupiter juice.
One eyebrow goes up. What is how does one make Jupiter juice?
Pick up the
What
most
is it?
fucked up like assortment of drinks and like things you can put into a beverage.
It's like Pilk. Also, Max, you can't have those things.
Yeah.
Except for the thing I said don't get
Yeah.
until
yeah.
next episode.
No narrative point, right?
No narrative point. You just get back what you said. Anyways.
You guys don't have juju on Earth?
No, we live on. Well, we don't have it in space. That's for sure.
What the fuck do you drink then?
Oh, well, in space, the same thing they've drunk since the days of Yuri Gagarin: water, coffee, and Tang.
Oh well, yeah, we have coffee sometimes. I mean, it depends what they ship us, but normally just
Right.
water and juju.
What would you like to make some for us?
Uh,
Or is it just something you buy?
No,
You don't
you
make it?
you just buy it. They ship it out. I
Mm.
don't actually know what's in it, but
It's
What is
people.
it?
It's gotta be people.
Taste like?
oh, you know,
No, I don't.
Jupiter.
it just it's a little salty, I guess.
Salty.
It's good.
So like water, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
what?
like water if you add like salt to it.
Well, no, that's just like regular water.
I
right?
just got the craziest sense of deja vu. I feel like we had this exact conversation before.
We're
No, people
experiencing
just really
culture
ate.
shock.
Like, no, I feel like I've had this exact like we've had dude, that's crazy. Anyway,
Yep, so you're Bonky, Bucky's getting away. He just exited the door.
he's whistling loudly.
Bonky, do you want to pursue?
With this conversation, or with? Oh yes, I'm definitely going to follow Bucky.
Yeah, so you need to leave. You say your goodbyes, I imagine? And
Yes, till next time, and then I hurriedly chase down Bucky.
Bonky, I'd like you to roll grit and athletics. +1.
Grit athletics +1, so that's 4 plus 5. That's 10.
I'd also like
And then
Max to
I'm
make the
rolling
same
my
roll.
dice.
What was it? Grit and athletics.
Wait, Bucky's running away from me? My dice are missing. Where'd they go? And then knocked them off the table.
No, it's to see if you catch him or not.
Grit athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
It depends on what happens in the scene. There's one funnier outcome up to this.
Alright, 1 and 2, so that's
6 successes.
I have 7.
Okay then. So
I like the little widget on the character sheet. Thank you for making that.
Yeah,
The
it
what?
helps a lot actually because I don't have
The-
to think about it. I just get
The
my
threshold calculator on the character sheet.
it's the
very
best
helpful.
thing. I
It's
actually
very
I just get my roll and then I just
I
Yeah.
DM'd the creator of the game like this is like the most useful thing I've come up with. And this is the normal character sheet. It's so useful.
Yes, this is
yeah, because then
great
I can't
quality of life improvement.
yeah because it's so quick, you don't
Anyways.
have to count.
So Bonky, you when you get up, when you float up to the the hangar second floor, and you try to catch him, Bucky basically turns the corner, and he doesn't. Don't say anything because you just got there. So you try to follow him, and he evades you for 2 corners, and then he's stopping at a door, and he's being handed something. Max, what is Bucky being handed?
Beer, a cowboy hat, and aviators.
Bucky turns to look at you, Bonky. They're looking right at each other. What do
He
you
puts
say?
the cowboy hat and the aviators on as they turn to look at each other.
What you got there?
A hat. He's holding.
Huh?
He's holding the whiskey in his hand, but he's refusing to mention it.
May I see that?
A hat?
He starts to take off the hat. Bonky,
Chief.
you not.
Chief Bucky, you there?
Sorry, I think I just phased out. What were you saying?
What are you holding there?
Oh, holding. Oh, he looks over it and he goes, "Alright, the thing is so fucking old that the label, I can't even read it. Whiskey, that's all I know." He shows him the label and it's just faded off and he's like, I can't even
Jack
tell you.
Daniels.
Oh, and he's like, wait. What the fuck? And he slowly looks over at Bonky and he goes, you ever think about how, like, nobody has fucking normal names?
No.
What kind of fucking name
Bonky,
is this?
Bucky, you just realized you're talking to someone named Bonky Goddamn Beerio.
Well, Bucky's name is, like, weird, but not that weird. But,
I don't know. Those are two real names that actually exist.
yeah, but they're not a very, well-known combination. He goes, Jack Daniels. Fucked up. If your last name was Daniels, how would you feel?
You'll find.
You'd feel fine if your last name was Daniels?
Chief, we have almost certainly an operation tomorrow. I can't have you being hungover.
I'm not gonna be hungover. You have no idea how tolerant I am of alcoholic beverages.
Oh.
I'm like a cowboy, literally, but like in the sense of how much I am capable of drinking. In fact, I get better the drunker I am. I just need saloon music.
Then Lannable steps.
Compelling.
It looks around the corner, says, "It's true, you know."
See? He's an absolutely trustworthy source.
Kick can hold his liquor.
How compelling. Please hand over the contraband.
Just like 3 sips.
Chief.
2?
want to give it to Concert I'm going to?
Always sunny in the Earth sphere.
I've never even watched that show. I've just seen bits
All
of it.
right.
Anyway, 2 sips. 2 sips.
2 sips.
2 sips? 2 sips. Okay, and he takes 2 sips and kind of scrunches his face up because, you know, it's booze. It burns. He goes, okay. And then he closes it and then he walks over to the door and hands it to Lannable. Just not giving it to Bonky.
Truman, I'll take that.
No, you can't take it. You can't take it.
Lannable hands it to Bonky.
Oh no! How could you? How could you? He's gonna get rid of it. He doesn't drink. At least I don't think so. He doesn't drink.
Well, that's when I have an operation tomorrow.
And then he starts making like a horrified face. And he shakes his head. He goes, he's a lightweight, as if it's the most horrible thing in the world.
Bonky, are you a lightweight?
How would I measure that?
How good's
It's
your
like
grit?
one.
I have a grit of 4.
No, you can handle it pretty well.
I'd be lying.
When the war's over, you can get as smashed as you'd like. Every day.
What if it lasts forever?
Bucky, you just had a
Shit.
sad you just had a sad thought. What are you going to do after the war?
Can't kill Nazis.
Bucky, I'd like you to take one mind image. You realize you have no idea what you're going to do after the war. And that
All
scares
right.
you.
And then Bucky kind of realizes and he goes, "Oh shit." And what the fuck?
The only thing he can think of is like, I could go train in other NCOs, but like, that's not leaving.
Bucky's like, "Man, what the fuck?" You ever like have a profound thought at the worst time?
Lanimal then says, "What profound thought."
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do when this is done, unless I die.
Well, you're not gonna die. That's not allowed. So.
All right, then I have literally no clue what I'm gonna do. He's like, my reason for living for like months has been
What
I
did you
want to
do?
kill Nazis.
What did you do before the war?
Fucking train, go through high school, and then like fuck around and be a disappointment, and then train, and then become a fucking partisan.
It just kind of hits Bonky right now, just like how much younger Bucky is than him.
What's the age difference again? How old is Bucky?
So Bucky's
believe-
38.
Bucky.
And Bucky's 21.
Bonky is 38. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is possible for Bucky to be mistaken as your son on Bonky.
Oh, that's
Bucky goes, I never knew my parents. No.
Bonky just like kind of grabs the bridge of his nose, and when he realizes like, not only is Bucky, most people on this ship are young enough to be his child.
And then Bucky goes, yeah, man, I don't really have any skills. Like, I can make bombs. Like, I can't farm. I can't do engineering. I can't do none of that. I said, I don't think I can. I can shoot things, I can kill people, and I can make bombs. And when the war's over, everything's probably gonna be fucked up. What the fuck am I gonna do?
The Lanimal says, "Stay in the military."
Fuck that.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you're like, how old are you, Lanimal? 40?
I'll have you know I'm 37.
Alright, so basically 40. Like, you've been in here a while, haven't you? Like, this is
And he
your
looks up
career.
he looks into the air and says, "Yeah, since ever since Side 3 got independence, basically."
Yeah, so when the war's over, I imagine we're probably gonna win because we've been winning. I mean, if it is over and Xeon wins, well then I know what I'm gonna do. But otherwise, I mean, I got no skills that are relevant to civilian life. I'm not staying in the fucking military. I hate it. I mean, I like being able to fight Xeon, but I don't like listening to people. I don't like the structure. I don't like the order. It just rubs me the wrong way. But I gotta tolerate it to kill Xeon because they're fucking evil. Obviously, his his prejudice, well, not prejudice, but his distaste for Xeon is very clear right now. That's his whole point for being in the military, is that he wants to kill Xeon because he thinks they're space Nazis. And he doesn't like the parallels.
Bucky, how are you feeling right now? Hearing this.
You can always be a mercenary.
What? Fight for fucking money? There's no point in that. I joined because I wanted to do something right. I wanted to fight people who were evil and invading Earth and occupying it, and who had a weird obsession with genetics. Like, I didn't do it because I wanted money or because I enjoyed fighting. I mean, I do, but only when it's against the right people.
Hmm.
I mean, like, I'm not a soldier. I mean, I am, but like mentally, you know. He's getting real serious now, but he's like, mentally, I'm not. Nobody thinks I am. You don't think I am. I don't think I am. I don't think anybody that's met me thinks I'm a soldier. They
You
met me
wanna
out of the
be?
uniform. They definitely wouldn't. I'm not cut out for it. At least the discipline part. Joined because I thought I think Xeon are fascists, and I wanted to fight them. And not worse than I thought, but still, that's the point. But if Xeon's gone, and all that shit's gone, what do I do? I don't want to keep being a soldier. I don't want to keep fighting if the people I'm fighting aren't worth fighting.
Didn't you wanna start a farm?
I don't know how to farm. That's just an idea. Like when you have like, oh, I could be this, but you have no qualifications. You know what I mean?
Monkey, to remind you, you do know a farmer. Courage is a farmer.
Probably just end up like, I don't know. Does the Earth Federation have like really good veterans benefits, or is it like the U.S. now?
This is World War II, so I'm going to say yes.
So it's like the U.S. now, or has good benefits? for
No,
veterans?
like OG GI Bill, like really great. You will get a full ride college after this.
Oh, so you want to be in the army, or not want to be in the army, but it's not a terrible choice like it is now.
Yeah,
All right,
right now
goes,
it's good.
yeah.
It's really good.
Bucky goes, I mean, everything would be paid for, right? But what's the fucking point of it if everything's paid for? I mean, you still don't know what the fuck you're doing, or I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think maybe, possibly, perhaps,
Probably.
probably. I don't know. But I guess all I can do now is just try to make sure I don't fucking die. Some Xeon bastard.
Yeah, that's strictly forbidden.
Forbidden?
Yeah, forbidden. Yeah, that's
Against the
insubordination.
rules?
I'll have you shot if you die.
He laughs. It's not a very pleasant laugh, but he finds it funny. It's a little bit of a distraction.
Bonky orders from the top. Vanable says that.
From the very top.
No dying?
Strictly prohibited.
What about mortal injury?
Well, that's basically the same thing.
What about becoming disabled? Is that like a court martial? Like a discharge?
That's like a definitely like an honorable discharge, I would say.
I think that's standard, but I mean, like, if I'm gonna get shot for dying, then like, shouldn't this is creating a lot of? You see, you're not going along with the theme that you've already created, so we need to follow that theme. So you can't give me an
Court of
honorable
inquiry.
discharge.
Court of inquiry.
I don't know what that means, Bonky, because you are fully aware that I only know like the Antarctic Treaty, and I've basically lucked my way, and also not been in contact with any officers for like months. Like I literally did not meet anybody that has a higher rank than me for months before I was assigned to this.
Very well.
Kind of just taps the wall a little bit, just like,
We don't have to figure it out today.
I guess.
I feel like that's a good spot to stop that then. So, Beef, what are you doing? Is that-
Beef is still in the hangar.
Well, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Just like fucking with his mobile suit.
Trying to do what specifically?
I'm just trying to like figure out how it works, I guess.
You know how it works.
Well, yeah, but like not like the surface level, like talking to the maintenance crews, trying to figure out exactly how like the individual parts work.
Okay, then. I would like you to put in your bonuses and baggages, custom systems +1 to a systems roll. This is usable once, and after you use it, it's gone. You can just pull that out of your hat.
Sweet.
Yeah, so Pelutro, don't you have something to go talk to Hunt about? Go visit?
Yeah, but if Beef wants to,
No, I actually need to go like pretty soon.
gotcha.
So.
I mean, essentially, Pelutro is just gonna tell all the other pilots essentially what he learned from Mew. Just the crowd, how crowded the cockpit of Adam is. The fact the screen's way too small, unlike the gyms who have a much wider screen, and especially the burnt hands. The fact that that he has a disadvantage in that case.
Okay, then you get to medical. You walk in. Hunt is reading a book. I think you're all keen in awareness.
All right. 7. 2 successes.
2 successes. You notice the title says on the political economy of asteroid mining by Xion Zum Daikun.
Nuke it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Also, fucking Helgo mean that is. Of course, that's something he'd write.
He's basically a Gundam Karl Marx.
Of course, yeah. I was gonna say Space Linen. Palucho's going to light a whistle to let Hunt know he's here.
She looks up from her book.
What you reading there?
She presents the book to you.
I imagine, even with how much in politics, he knows who he knows who Xion is.
Yes, it's the guy. It's John Communism.
It's John Communism.
Wait, so
Palucho-
Xion is like. Oh, sorry.
I said this before. I said this that what Xion feels like to me is like if Lenin's right hand man just so happened to be Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strasserism. It's
Anyway,
weird
let's
how
continue.
Xion is supposed to be like space marks, and then his successors are space Nazis.
Yeah.
It's like if Engels was actually just straight up Adolf Hitler.
Paluchos, never expect you'd find interest in Dakun of all people.
Then she looks very hard and very intently at you and says, "This war happened for a reason. If the Federation wants to stay together, we need to understand why Side 3 left."
He nods his head. I'm not a space noid. Neither are you. But seems like life on the colonies ain't too great in it.
I think we need to have the squad admit communism is the ultimate system.
The left egg.
The left egg.
Oh god.
It's just like somebody brings it up in conversation, and one of the members is just like, yeah, I think communism is a great idea, and they're all like, yeah, and the officers are just like, what the fuck?
The only communist in the UC. Palutro just like puts the book down. Heard Baki quoting some of his speech. Don't know much about politics, but I suppose I have to learn too, huh? Don't have the blessing of remaining ignorant any longer, huh? Even though life wasn't that great on Earth, it's certainly not great out here either. Especially now. How are you holding up, Hunt?
She brings up her hand. It looks very discolored and dark. And she's just like opening and closing her hand and says, Dr. Rohr says I should be good to go in 3 days.
Well, looks like we'll be on even playing ground. You know that green bastard we talked about?
Yeah. What about him?
He's not, you're not the only burn victim here. He got his hands fried back on Earth. Apparently this is his first tour in space. Believe it or not, he almost left me our last encounter.
Then she looks you up and down and says, you look pretty whole to me.
I said almost, alright. Oh, he only got my shield. Made out in one piece. Couldn't get aim on him though.
So long as you come out on the other side, that's a win.
Hell yeah. Talked to the kid earlier. He gave me all this information. Not sure how much I can trust, but I've been in the Zaku cockpit. He said the dom's not much better. CZ screens aren't as advanced as the Federation. They're all small-lack, too cramped. Suppose they couldn't afford a screen with all those cushiony seats, huh?
It's like, Polutro, you've sat in a gym for hours on end, as have I. I envy having leather upholstery.
Okay, but my ass doesn't.
But mine does.
I'm just saying that I opened that, right? Those are genuine feathers. They have fucking feathers in there. Those are real. It's like a love cushion. I don't know what to tell you. It's like a beanbag.
Beanbags are great.
They are, and especially much better than having to sit down on what feels like it doesn't like cushion, right? It's like I'm sitting on plastic. It's such a weird feeling. Do you get what I'm going at here?
That's the best part, though.
We can argue about the inner complexities of
Beanbags.
Of beanbags and pallet seats. But what matters is that this guy isn't invincible. And I think we stand a chance against our new fancy pilot here.
She has a smart smile. No one's invincible, Polutro.
Yep. Especially not us either. Let's keep humble here.
I am.
Except Bucky, he scares me.
Rightfully so.
I think we need to have. I think Bucky needs to have like a speaker system attached to his Gundam.
You already know.
Gym. Yeah, and he could just blast whatever music he wants. I was thinking the Rawhide theme. So just whenever we go into battle, they just hear rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies moving, Rawhide. You guys ever hear that song?
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah. Just the entire
for-
Blues Brothers soundtrack, actually.
Hunt takes back the book and puts it down, and she looks at you and says, "I have a question for Lutro.
Shoot.
What are you gonna do after the war?" Because I've been thinking, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do.
If you asked me that when I was conscripted, I probably would have given you some answer like, "Oh, I'm either going to die, I'm going home," right?
Yeah, but after home,
I want my parents, they're drunkers, right? Not in that way, they're scrappers. We go to scrap yards, take things apart, put things back together, the lacquer. Mechanics. Mechanics, essentially. Where not the best place in Mississippi doesn't look too great right now, but we could get by. It was day to day, but we could get by, and I thought so. I'd just go back, I'd ignore all of this, pretend it never happened, and I'd live my life. I I don't know what I'm going to do after the war hunt. Not with what I've seen, not with what I've done. Still, here's the thing that's scary, Hunt. They say, oh, it gets better, oh, it gets easier, but it never goes away. When I shot those shots last time, when I shot at the Zaku, I didn't feel anything, Hunt. It was natural. It wasn't easier, it was like breathing.
Damn.
I don't know who I am anymore, Hunt, and never mind. It's alright. I'll just go home and leave all this behind, right? It'll be good. It'll be alright. What about you?
he looks down at her hand and says, "I don't really know. For all this is what I was going to do for at least another 10 years at a minimum. Like when I was a little girl, I always looked up in the sky and thought the stars were the most beautiful thing ever. But my parents could never afford tickets up into space, so I had to sign up. Then all this happened, and she stops. Sydney. And now this has pretty much been everything to me. But I don't feel any less empty.
I think as the days go by, more and more of us aren't afraid of the war going on forever, but afraid of when it ends, right? And I've been reading the news. I'm not sure how much longer. It could be years, it could be months. Of course I want it to end. Of course I don't want my life in danger. Of course I don't want my pilots' lives in danger. But everything's so simple right now, Hunt. We follow orders, we do our mission, what's after? It's hard to describe.
She starts to get up, says, That's why I asked you. I don't know.
I don't think anybody does.
She starts to walk out of the room.
All I know right
Eh.
now.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh no. All I know right now is that I have another mission to do, and I'm gonna finish it. Because as long as he's in the sky, well, you know what I mean. As long as he's still flying, he's a danger to all of us, and I'm not gonna let him fly anymore.
He's like, well said. Well, all I know is I need a smoke right now. And then she leaves.
He kind of sits down on the bed and like lays down and just like thinks about things. 'Cause
In
he's
Hunt's bed.
Yes.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
He's going through it right now.
Beef, what is... You want to do something?
No, I have to go actually right now.
It seems like a good spot to stop it.
Yeah.
Let me roll for